Hello folks, I'm OdinSpack 33 and welcome back to Let's Play The Messenger Part 21. Last time we got the last music note in, let's highlight the correct one here, in the Elemental Skylands. We also got all the power seals in the game, which gave us the Windmill Shuriken, which is super busted. You can just do this forever. Like, it's so good. It has a little charge up bar. It's so good. What an amazing power up. We are finally gonna hand in the music notes and see what the heck any of this means. Let's do it. So what should I do next? Ahem. Through the power of music, the scroll shall meet its maker. Alright. do this. Behold the music box. Legend says it is a very relic maintaining the curse on humanity. I guess I hadn't done that yet. Oh well, wasn't important. There, all of them. Ahem, at long last, the melody is complete. Okay, what's next? Heck if I know. What? My knowledge is limited to the prophecy, which ends with the gathering of all music notes. Well, someone here has to know. Indeed, brave messenger. It is time for the first of our order to share with you the origins of the curse. Be right back. This better be important. Ahem. Behold, the melody is complete. Impossible. Could we finally be nearing the end? I completed the melody. Do you know what to do next? Well, I guess it's only fair. Okay, I officially forgive you for saying my shop didn't look like a shop. What? When we first met, I was really happy to show you the place, and then you said it didn't look like a shop. Have you been bitter all this time? I was just trying to do small talk. Sure, whatever. That's behind us now. Seeing how much progress you made, it's about time I filled you in on what's really going on. Here we go. Look, we're getting an actual story 21 parts in. Look at this. Cutscene? Eons ago, a civilization of giants lived in the clouds, protecting the world from unknown forces. This feels like this would play in the beginning of the game, you know? Centuries went by in harmony until one day they watched helplessly as the world suffered a massive flood. Only a single piece of land remained. Ever adaptive, humanity gathered its survivors and built a huge temple where they would try to find a new meaning. Answering the call of these troubled times, a formidable couple stepped up to be their leaders. Gifted with a beautiful voice and an otherworldly ability to create mesmerizing trinkets, everyone called her Muse. And he, ever stoic, feared, and mysterious, would become known as Phantom. After a decade of relative stability, the skies began flashing red, as if a war was being waged against the sky giants. Indeed, an army of demons, destroyers of worlds, had found the human realm. With humanity's protectors soon to be extinct, Muse and Phantom inspired everyone to prepare for the inevitable onslaught. The demon army was too strong, the temple was lost, and Muse was killed while trying to protect her people. Fighting back tears, Phantom picked up her final creation to keep as memento, a music box. Abandoning the temple to the Demon King, he led the last survivors of his race to the western edge of the island. Well, now I know what the Forlorn Temple is. That final stand proved successful, and after instructing his people to rebuild and stay hidden, Phantom pushed his luck. Blinded by rage, he darted towards the temple in a foolish attempt to take down the Demon King. Insulted by the boldness of this broken being, the Demon King opted for a punishment worse than death. Corrupting his love's memento with demon magic, he turned Phantom's music box into a tether to the human realm. Every 500 years, they would come back to torture humanity until they abandoned all hope and surrendered to extinction. Phantom was forced to wear a cursed mask which would steal his mind and keep him in a state of perpetual distress. Inserted into the music box, he would play the organ forever to keep the relic's magic alive. In this both mental and physical prison, he would be the one to ensure the curse on his legacy was maintained. But Phantom's will was a strong one, offering lapses of sanity where he could tap into his growing understanding of demon magic. The fight to get rid of the curse would last centuries, so his people would need the ability to cooperate across generations. Time travel was the key. With his last stretch of sanity, he wrote a scroll, imbuing it with enough power to attune its carrier to time magic. Before losing his mind completely, he teleported his final hope, the scroll, to his people's hideout. As they soon realized, the scroll let them see strange manifestations, things not every mind could stand. Only a few brave adventurers had a strong enough will to carry the scroll. They called them messengers. With the ability to step through space-time tears, they had access to the Void, a safe haven outside of time. Messengers from all time periods would soon gather there, the perfect meeting point for their endless war. But as it turned out, meeting denizens of the future, or even one's alternate self, could be troubling for some. After a few incidents of more primitive messengers going into shock, they opted to conceal their appearance. Thus, the Order of the Blue Robes was founded, and together they built their headquarters, the Tower of Time. Every curse cycle would have its champion, who would join the Order after passing the scroll to the next messenger. With the support of the Blue Robes, after many cycles, the music box was reclaimed from the Forlorn Temple. Even though the relic was too powerful to be destroyed, a new hope was found that day. Mysterious forces of the world started materializing in the form of magical music notes. After one particularly gifted messenger managed to gather 2 of them, an idea emerged. An idea crazy enough that it just might work. If they create a melody strong enough to breach the music box protection spell, maybe a messenger could enter it and rescue Phantom. So there you have it. I'm not sure what you'll find inside the music box, but if we have one shot at saving Phantom, this is it. Be on your guard, as mine will have conjured all sorts of traps. Good luck out there. Ahem, the music box beckons. Are you ready to face your last challenge, messenger? I guess so. Man, that was a lot, huh? I just read all of that. So there you go. There's the plot of the messenger. It only took us till part 21 to figure out what the heck we were doing. But now you know. Pretty cool. You know, explains some things. Some other things maybe not, but I like it. It's good enough. Alright, let's go. I'm ready to go in the music box. Let's roll. As we just slip on inside. I'm stoked. This is it. This is it, everyone. There's no way we finish it today, but... Oh yeah, that's right. We get this sweet song. I forgot about... I mean, I didn't forget about this one at all. I absolutely did not forget about this one. So, this, yeah, this dungeon here is, like, in sync to the music, which is super cool. Yeah, this is a really good song here. I'm a huge fan. And it's also very reminiscent of another song, too. Oh, come on. I mean, it's the melody we've been hearing the whole game. What am I talking about? That's all it is. Right? Surely that's all it is. Oh, come on. Oh, is this just generating enemies? I think so. Now, the good thing is, we don't have to find anything in here. You know what I mean? Like, there's no power seals to find. So every room here is going to be pretty straightforward. It's also really crazy that even this section has time travel to it, because realistically, it doesn't really need to have time travel here, you know what I mean? Definitely not a required mechanic of this. But they decided to make it a mechanic. Oh, I finally took damage. Now we took damage again from the same fireball. I'm taking this enemy out. I'm not messing around. Alright, hey, we have a shop. So the shop is even in here. Sure, why not? Let's talk to the shopkeep. See if they got anything to say. Current area. Well, this is it. Just my last chance to take care of any unfinished business for the big ending. Is a frog's ass watertight? I guess so, precisely. Any stories to share? We haven't seen this in a while. You have any stories to share? One last for the road, huh? Why, of course. Here's one for you. There once was a little boy stuck in a well. It wasn't really clear why he was in there. People assumed he fell while playing or that someone had pushed him. In truth, he had jumped in there himself. He spent years in the well, wasting away anxiously, feeling utterly inadequate. He had a deep desire to share his ideas with the world, but shame having played such a big part in his upbringing. His will lay broken. That's why the well suited him so perfectly, a place to hide where he could be alone with his stories, with no one to mock or judge him. Safe life, unfortunately devoid of purpose, but at least shielded from rejection. One day, as he was role-playing, a wanderer passing by looked down the well. Hey, what's going on down there? He asked curiously, intent on joining in on the fun. Oh, nothing. Sorry about the noise, the little boy replied. And thus the well remained silent for weeks. The wanderer, patient and compassionate, sat by the well for all that time. His mind was already made up. He would do whatever it took to get that little boy out of there so that he could share his stories with the world. Create a flame in that little boy's heart, refused to die, and eventually he started role-playing again. So the wanderer very cautiously started interacting with him, telling him that his stories were entertaining and nothing to be ashamed of. Their friendship built really slowly, based on genuine intentions and trust. A few months later, the wanderer and the little boy were sitting together in the well, laughing and sharing stories. The well became an increasingly habitable place, and passersby started looking in. I think I'm not the only one who would like to hear your stories, the wanderer mused one day. I'm too afraid to climb out, the little boy replied. It's okay, the wanderer reassured him. Let me know when you're ready. Years pass, the little boy's imagination becoming more focused, his thoughts and stories shaping to a concrete little world. Then one day he decided to take the chance. He would build this world and show it to everyone. Wanderer helped him climb out. Merci, Philip. The little boy shared his ideas with creators of all crafts, and to his surprise, they wanted to help building it. And so the small team was put together, and he officially became a writer. Wish I could tell you it all ended in fame and fortune, but I trust you understand it's not what this whole journey has ever been about anyway. Merci, Sylvain. Merci, Eric. Merci, Martin. Merci, Michael. Merci, Philippe. Merci, Jean-Luc. Merci, Carl. Merci, Savannah. Merci, Magali. And that, I'm pretty sure, is the story of Sabotage Studios becoming a thing. Alright, we haven't really looked around in here. There's a couple of other things in here, right? Like, we got the scrying orb here. Blurry visions are forcing themselves in the focus. What is happening with the orb? Wait, did you see something in there? Well, it was blurry. Uh-oh. What? Well, the demons are not only fighting us across time, but across space, too. You mean parallel universes? Precisely. The orb, amongst other things, warns us of alternate timelines where demons are about to win. If that happens, these events could override our own reality. How does that make sense? Oh, it doesn't. In fact, if you prefer consistency over additional content, I suggest you leave the orb alone. Additional content sounds good. Then I suggest you do not leave the orb alone. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that's like the DLC stuff. We also have the sink here. Is that a sink? Yes, obviously. Why would an arcane shop have a sink? Because it has magic properties, of course. Behold the money sink. The money sink? Yeah, I don't know. People kept complaining about how there weren't ways to spend time shards once you had all the upgrades. And we need to fix this with a money sink. So we quite literally did that. Okay, how does it work? At the moment it doesn't. Adventurers threw too many time shards in the drain. It's now clogged. Is there any way to unclog it? Not really. Well, maybe if you had a money wrench. A money wrench? How can I find one? By looking for it. Alright, so we gotta find the money wrench. Which I'm gonna be honest, I really don't know where it is because I think when I first played this game, you actually put time shards into it. So I don't think I've ever seen it unclogged or clogged before. So they actually updated the game to have something to do with that, which is pretty funny, I gotta say. Yeah, and now you know why we're most definitely not finishing this today. Why did I let that happen? Why did I just get attacked by that spike wall? It was very unnecessary. Alright, let's not do that this time. Let's be smarter about this. Okay, so you know what happened there is I stuck to the wall and the messenger crashed. Really? I've never seen this happen. It crashed. Okay. Huh. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. My game literally crashed. I think we're probably gonna just call it quits there, I'm gonna say. And next time, we'll play through the music box. We had a lot of story today. We not only had the game story, but we had the Sabotage Studio story, and then we had the Crash story. So, lots of story today, but I think that's a good ending spot. So thank you so much for watching. I've been OdinSpack33. Next time, some gameplay. So, until then, take care, and goodbye.